Hey YouTube, I'm going to try to keep this one really short. In my last video about a 220 volt capable fuse box, I made a pretty critical error, and that gives me the chance to tell what the error was and talk a little bit about electricity in general and being a DIY guy doing it. So behind me is the power pole that supplies currently the extension cord that goes over there to the new fuse panel. And we can kick this off by saying, man, I personally just dislike GFCI outlets. And the electrician who installed my power pole equipment here and hooked me up to the city power, thank you so much for doing that, Corriente. But I don't like the GFCI outlet that is placed right there. To me, it's just another fuse. Seems to just trip without doing anything beneficial. But anyhow, that was my first thing. Let's get right into the fuse box. So this is the fuse box that I did install last night, and I did get a single circuit installed and got it down to that outlet, and I did get it to work. It's unplugged right now, but before I got it to work, I made some critical errors, and I actually hit myself real briefly with some 110. You can survive a 110. As a matter of fact, it's just like a mild annoyance. It just, I brushed my hand across it while it was live, and I did get electrocuted just a little bit. So never, ever mess around with 220. You got to make sure that is completely disconnected before you mess around with 220. But 110, every single time I work with 110, I get a little impatient towards the end, and I often get a little bite from the 110. And it's never, it's not really that catastrophic. So anyhow, check it out. I open this up, and you'll see I got some plates that are taken out that shouldn't have been taken out, because the error I made last night is I said that everything on this side was one phase and everything on that side is another phase, and that is incorrect. It actually goes, this side is one phase, this entire line is one phase, this entire line is a second phase, this is the first phase again, and this is the second phase again. That's a critical error, and that is actually why I zapped myself, because I thought I was plugging into my hot side here. I thought this whole side was my single hot side, but no, I was actually plugged into something that is connected to the side that didn't have any power. Let's take this apart and take a closer look. All right, I have the front plate off, and now we're looking at the inside, and you can see, as we did last night, that and everything is disconnected, which in this case just means it's unplugged from the extension cord. I guess this is just a temporary circuit. So you can see the black does go to this side, the white is a neutral return, and the ground is hooked up to there. When the electricity flows in, it comes through here to the black, and of course this is my single circuit that I have working, and through that black it goes through the fuse and out through here over to the outlet, and the outlet comes back around on the white wire to there and to here and comes out and wire back to the power pole, completing an entire circular path for a circuit. So what did I say wrong last night? I said that this whole side was one phase of 110 and this whole side is another phase of 110. That's incorrect. Actually, this here, this side and that side goes to this. Then the next one down, this side and that side goes to that. Then the same thing, these two, both this side and that side go to this line. And then finally at the bottom, the last two circuits, both the left and the right, go back up to the currently empty side. So I had this plugged in there thinking that I would be connected to this, but it wasn't, because you see this, if you plug this in up here, it connects to nothing. And that's where my frustration came about, and that's where I wound up zapping myself just a little bit. And that's why I have the wrong blanks taken out, because in my planning, I just thought this, no, this way, this way, this way, this way. That's the whole thing. If it doesn't make a lot of sense, then you need to watch it again. Or maybe you've never worked on these fuse boxes. So I assure you that it does make a lot of sense after you've done it. And all this stuff works because it's designed to work. Y'all be good and enjoy your day. Bye. Ah, finally, time for some lunch. Yay!